Hello everybody, this is Pisces on Fire Tarot, doing the daily general read for the day. As you see, the cards are already shuffled and laid out. That's because I erased part of the beginning of this video, and these are the cards. You can reach me at PiessesOnFireTarot@gmail.com if you have any questions, comments, concerns about this reading. Please, everybody, watch this video in its entirety. You can give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's very important to me that you comment, especially when you give the thumbs up or the thumbs down, because I want to know what's going on out there. I want to know what you guys are thinking, and I want to know what is happening to see if I am... Excuse my child. He is loud. But I want to know what's going on out there with you guys. I want to find out if I'm really hitting what's going on out there with these readings. So with that being said, if you notice there's something a little bit different about the way these cards are spread out, and when I shuffled, it was a very wild shuffle. So we have, as umbrella cards, we have the 4 of Wands and the 5 of Wands in the middle. And what those two cards indicate to me, with them being the umbrella card, is that we have an individual, we have two individuals in this reading, okay? And what we have are frenemies. We have two individuals that don't really, on the surface, they don't get along, but you can't mess with the one individual without... You can't mess with thing one without messing with thing two, even though thing one and thing two don't get along. I'm not feeling like we have a sibling relationship here, but I am getting the feeling that we have two people that know everything about each other and don't really like each other, but they like each other, if that makes any sense. Okay, so what we have are two people that are in, they're like constantly bicker. I mean, like, they're always battling each other, whether it be physically or verbally. They're battling each other. But I'm getting the feeling like nowadays it's a lot of a mental battle. Like, you know, thing one can't get over on thing two. You can forget it. And thing two is not getting over on thing one. You can forget it. So that's sort of like, no, that is the, that is going to be the overall feel of this spread. So you have to consider that when I talk about each individual card here. Just keep that in the back of your mind. So the cards that we have fallen for us today are the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, the Star card, the 2 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the 9 of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Okay? So, you know, I'm kind of like getting the feeling like with the two knights here that we have they're like two people, like they knew each other before they even started school, you know, people that go way back. And on the side here we have the, hang on, let me place them appropriately. Okay, we have the, come on, gotta get it right. Okay, we have the, no, that's still not right. Oh jeez, one moment please. Okay, sorry about that one. Okay, Now, what we have here were other cards that have flown out of the deck. And those are the Ace of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Strength card. Okay. So, what we have with that Ten of Cups. This is the Ten of Cups. Did I call it the Ten of Pentacles? No matter. We know now that it is the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is about an individual that has a happy family life. They're very happy. They, oh, yikes, I got everything falling down around me. They're very happy, you know, with their current marital status, their marital situation. They're content. They're content with what they have and the things occurring in their life. Moving on to the Nine of Cups, we have an individual that is, they're still happy, you know, and they're happy, but they're in a learning phase. I'll say that, okay? They're in a learning, they're at the end of a learning phase with the other individual and with an other individual. And they, okay, with that Ace of Swords touching the Nine of Cups, they are coming to a they are coming to the end of one cycle. Wait a minute, they're not finishing one emotional cycle before they are starting something new, if that makes sense. They're like thinking about beginning another relationship before their base relationship is finished. That's the thought. That's the thought. It's like this guy is dreaming of that 10th cup. Dreaming and thinking about going to get that 10th cup, which he already has. Moving on to the Nine of Swords, we find out that our individual here with his cups, he finds something out about his significant other, and it's hurtful, and it turns them into an individual that's feeling mean and unhappy. Well, maybe not unhappy, but they're hurt. They're mean because they're hurt. And this, this Ace of Swords touching that there is the beginning of some thoughts. Some thoughts that are going to be put into action with that Knight of Wands. This person is going to go out and start looking for, they're going to work on finding what that little nugget of a thought was. They are going to go out looking, and they're going to work on finding what it is that they're thinking about. Okay? I really don't like, it's kind of hard for me to be so vague, but I feel like I need to be vague because everybody's story is very, very different, and you can fit what's going on into your life better if I'm not so specific. If I give you the gist of what's going on, you can fit, you can get in where you fit in. So that's why I'm so non-specific. But I try to give enough information where you can say, yes, that's going on. let's do something about it. You know what I mean? But anyway, you're going to take action on your not so good thoughts. See, we got something going on here that pops into the mind. You're not feeling happy. You're not pleased with a situation that you've been informed of. You go to take action on it. You're working on taking action on it. The Eight of Wands, some might say that that is about communication. You found something out by, you know, the internet or the phone, or you were checking out on somebody's Facebook. I don't think that's what's going on there. With the Eight of Wands, that looks to me like, for this deck, it looks like a wall. And you're on one side of the wall, and you're working on sneaking to find out what's on the other side of the wall. Even though, you know, these are wands, they're sticks. It's like a wall. You don't want to break the wall. You don't want to be seen from the other side of the wall. It's like you just want to, you know, just peek and see. You want to see what's really happening over there. You want to see what is really happening over there. Just over the horizon. You want to see what's on the other side of that. What's around the corner. See, and that's what you're working on, and you're taking action to find out what's around the corner. What is happening? Because I'm unhappy that I don't know what's really happening. It's like you got information, second-hand, third-hand, fifth-hand information, and you don't like the information, but you have to confirm it. You know, this is you trying to confirm information. Okay, next up we have the Nine of Pentacles. And so you're going out there, you're trying to confirm some information. And let me see, you are not finding out. You're not getting the information that you're looking for. Okay, the people that you need to talk to are not responding to you. Okay, with this Nine of Pentacles is about, you know, having material abundance. So I mean, like, you have the tools to go out there and get what you want. It's like, you know, money is not really an object. It's an object, but it's not really a serious consideration for you. You're trying to go out there and you're trying to find out what is happening, but you're not getting any information because the people that you need to talk to, they're not responding, and they're not in the vicinity. They're not close enough where you can just hop in your car and go to their house and confront them. Confront these individuals. They're not that close. They are like a airplane ride away. So what you are doing is you're standing firm. You are not showing your discontentment. You're being steady. You are being balanced. You're being even keel about things because you don't know if you know the truth or not. And you are being resilient because you tried to find out information and you just kept on going up against the wall. You kept hitting your head up against the wall. And you were working and working to trying to find out about this piece of information. And it's not working out for you. It's not happening. You know where to go, but you can't get there. You can't get there. It's too far. What you're going to do, you move on to the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is about making that making that choice. Do you come through with 2 swords or 1? Either way, you're making a choice and somebody's getting cut. So, yeah, somebody's getting sliced. But a choice has to be made, and you are going to make it. And when you go to make your choice, you try to kill them with kindness to get this information that you're looking for. You're looking left, right, in front of you, and behind you. So what you do is you kill them with kindness, and you become very, very, you become very giving. You become very, oh, I can't even think of the word. Okay, but you become very monetarily giving. Oh, no, not monetarily. You become very materialistically giving. And you give to soften people up, to try and get information that you need to know. You're trying to find stuff out, but you're not letting anybody else in on what you're trying to do. You're trying to be slick about catching information. You're waiting for somebody to slip up. You know, you're waiting on, you know, that phrase. You're waiting for somebody to say, well, you know, this, that, and the other. Or, you know, oh, you've been so nice to me. Let me tell you, man. You know, you're trying to get your information from another perspective. After that 6 of Cups, that is so weird. Why did I read that 6 of Cups that way? I'm moving on because I had to have read that way for that reason. Because the 6 of Cups is about emotional giving. And I was talking about being materialistically giving. Okay, you guys. There is treachery afoot. Because even though, okay, we have the 6 of Cups there. And yes, the 6 of Cups is about your emotional state, okay? And you're acting like you are going to be, no, you're acting like you are more of an emotional person than what you really are, because you're trying to find out information. You are acting very covertly, even though it's in plain sight what you're doing. Other people don't see what you're doing, even though you're not hiding it. You're not hiding it, but people are not paying attention to it. That's that 6 of Cups. You're still looking for information, and you're trying to get it any way you can. So you're using your emotionality, and you're using your money. You're using your money. You're using your pentacles. Because the next thing up is the 7 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Pentacles is letting us know about the fruits of your labor coming in. So you've been working emotionally and materially on getting some information. And now you're starting to get pieces of information back that you know you need. It's coming in slow, but you've been working at it for a long time. And there you have it. There it is. It's coming in. It's like a trickle. It's like a trickle. It's like a broken faucet. It's coming in so slow. Next up, we have our Knight of Swords. Okay, so here we are. We're beginning to get pieces of information in. We've worked hard and we've worked diligently. We've stayed balanced. We stayed on the even keel. And now stuff is coming back. And you take verbal action. Because you've been thinking all along. You've been thinking, what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? What is going on? It's all been in your mind. It's all been in your mind. You've been working it out. And now it's time for you to verbally throw it out there. And you begin to, wow, you begin to go at it with the individual that you were collecting information on, your significant other or whomever it might be. You take action, you tell them about what you know. Even though I still don't think that you have the full story. You don't know everything. You know bits and pieces, but you don't know it all. Which I think is not all that great of a move, because you should know everything before you start throwing it out there. Because the individual that you're researching has no idea that you're researching them. And I mean, they have no idea, and the individual doesn't care. Because I'm kind of getting the feeling like you don't matter to them, even though you could be their significant other at the time. Or, you know, there's something up with that. They don't give a crap if you're researching them or not. It's like you knew what you were getting into when you got with it. So if you don't like what's going on now, it's your fault. It's on you, because, you know, people don't change. But you knew what you were getting with before you got with it. So now you suffer the consequences. Yikes, that's ugly. Okay, and so now with this Nine of Wands, and with the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands, this is a verbal confrontation. Now, it doesn't go to blows. This is just a very heated conversation. And like I said, the person that is being researched is like this. So what? So what? So you see this wall up here, even though there are a bunch of wands and there's a lot of space in between each wand, you can't break it. You can't break across it, because the person is just, you know, they got their hands in the air. You knew what you were doing. You knew what you were doing. You know what kind of person I am. What did you think? Moving on from that situation, from the chatter there, we have the Queen of Cups. And with the Queen of Cups card, I have the feeling that after that conversation, you change. The individual that resonates with this spread, you change. And you change into a kinder, softer individual. You turn into an individual that values more of what a person does than what a person. You no longer judge the book by a cover. You no longer take You no longer, it's like you no longer invest in people that you have question on. You are more, solid in whom you choose to spend time with. You're not wishy-washy about that. You only want to deal with certain type of people, very specific and very, you know, like, just, you know, a very specific sort of individuals. Okay. Alright, you guys, this is Pisces on Fire Tarot doing the daily general read for the day. Everybody, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down. Please comment. Everybody have a wonderful day. Enjoy yourselves. Have fun. And take care.